Hello, it's been a while. What I've been up to lately is I made a little mod. It is not one of these most popular items. Put in Horse Arrest is inspired, but sadly I cannot claim any credit whatsoever for it, nor any of these other most popular mods. But if you look at all the items of the past week, then with a little bit of scrolling, we can find Pater Patriae, which is the mod I made. Now, for what this mod does, let's go to the actual game. So it added some bloodlines because while making the bloodlines video I was a little bit annoyed that some of the regions of the world have no bloodlines whatsoever. Now of course this makes perfect historical sense because sadly the Finns never really did anything amazing during the Crusader Kings 2 timeline. So why would the Chief of Hammer randomly have a bloodline to compensate for the lack of bloodlines in Finland relative to all the bloodlines you can find in Central Europe? Now, of course, the mod does not just randomly add bloodlines to random people. You do need to do something to get a bloodline, and I'll just show that off. First of all, with our High Chiefess of Kiev, if we found a new kingdom, then hooray, we have a event, a homeland for our people, and that will give us a little bloodline. It's supposed to be about in strength as the historical bloodline, so you get the boring old opinion bonus and a personal combat skill bonus, because those are nice and boring. And then to try to make things at least a little bit interesting, instead of your prestige, I gave these people a winter supply bonus, which could be useful in Russia. And of course it has a cute little description. Now let's see what else can we do. We can go to the Magyars, which somehow miraculously got some land over here, and we can settle as a tribe, and this too will give you a bloodline, assuming you are completely independent, not a tributary. Okay, so that's another way to get a bloodline with this mod. And then we can also go to challenge. If we take the ambition, become king of Denmark, and then we want to create Denmark. We don't have enough duchies. Okay, let's create a duchy and give ourselves some wealth. Then go to Denmark and create it, and then unpause it for a moment. Ambition is completed, and now we have an event. Now you may have noticed we suddenly have 3 options, and that is because we can also choose to become Danish with this mod. This option does only turn you Danish if you are a human, so if you are playing somewhere else, you don't have to worry about the AI suddenly ruining your culture as soon as you see any kingdom show up whatsoever. You can still try to unite the Norse and not let the culture split if you so choose. Anyway, that is the Danish thing. We can also have a look at what's going on with the Bulgars. And here, this is not a Bulgar. Which one is it? This one? This one. Okay. So I gave the Bulgars Serbia, and now if we choose settle as tribe, nothing happens, and the reason for that is twofold. First of all, we are, well, Bulgar, and there already is an independent Bulgar kingdom, so you're not being special here. And secondly, because they already have a historical bloodline, and the point of the mod is not to let you stack bloodlines into infinity. It's just to give a nice little touch for the areas that don't have a bloodline. Lastly, if we go to this King of Frisia guy that I created, then we can also see that if we trigger the event, then even if there is already another king of our culture, as long as we can switch to a culture that doesn't have a king yet, we can still trigger the event and at least become that culture. The other option just gives you some prestige. The AI won't choose it, but it exists there if for whatever reason you want to avoid getting this bloodline. So yeah, that's it for the little mod that I created recently. If you want to try it out, feel free to. It is in the Steam Workshop. All you need to do is subscribe to it and we'll download it when you open the launcher, I believe. And yeah, that's it for what I've been up to lately. There will be a video unrelated to the mod coming out at some point, but I got a bit distracted making this thing. If you have any suggestions for videos or maybe for another mod to create, then do feel free to leave a comment for that. And if you want to see anything changed about the mods, then leave a comment on the Mods Steam Workshop page. So I'll read your comments whether they are on YouTube or on Steam Workshop. Anyway, I hope you will enjoy this mod, and if not, then I hope you will enjoy the next video. Until then, have a good time. Anyway, I hope you will enjoy this mod, and if not, then I hope you will enjoy the next video. Until then, have a good time.